everyone, and welcome back to Crochet by Shawn. Today I want to show you how to do an inline shell stitch. It kind of looks like this, where they're all on top of each other, and I'm going to show you how to dress it up a little bit. So we're going to use a 4-ply yarn. I'm going to use a size K hook for big stitches, so you can see. Use whatever size hook and yarn you're comfortable with. And we are going to chain 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, for the shell stitch pattern, it is a 4-stitch repeat. That's why we have the 12, but you need +1 for the ending stitch. And since we need a double crochet for the ending stitch, we need to do 2 more. For there's our double crochet, but we're going to go into the 5th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do 3 double crochet in the back of that chain. And the reason we went into the 5th is because we needed the skip one for our extra stitch here, so you keep your stitch numbers even. We're going to skip the next stitch. We're going to do 1 double crochet in the next one. And the reason we use a double crochet in this one instead of the chain stitch is because you want it even. You're going to have the shells on top of the shells and you need this raised. So we're going to skip 1 and do 3 more double crochet in the next one. If you did the single crochet, it would all pull down because they'd all be on top of each other. So you do the double crochet to make everything even across there. So we're going to skip the next one and do 1 double crochet in it in the next. I'm going to skip the next one and do 3 double crochet in it. And we're going to skip 1, and in the last one we're just going to do 1 double crochet. And you can see by doing the double crochets instead, you've got your shells, but your row is even. It brought up the height. So we are going to chain 3 for a double crochet. We've got the double crochet right on top. We're going to skip 1 stitch, and in the middle, just like we did on the offset one, you want to go into the peak, the middle one, and we'll do 3 double crochets there. And on top of the 1 double crochet, you're just going to do another double crochet. This way your shells are on top of each other. You're going to skip this stitch and do 3 double crochet in the peak of that shell. So it's shell on shell. We're going to do 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet. And we're going to go into the peak into the middle, do 3 more double crochets, so it's shell on shell. Then you go into the top of the chain 3 from below and do another double crochet. And your row comes out even. Now I'm going to show you how to dress these up just a little bit. So we're going to chain 3 for your double crochet, then we're going to go into the peak of the shell and do 3 more doubles for shell on shell. Now if you want your inline shells to stand out a little bit, you can front post around those double crochets, and it will outline the shell, the inline shells. So we'll skip the next one, and we'll go into the peak and do 3 more doubles for another shell. And the next double, we're just going to front post around it. If you don't know how to front post or back post, go ahead and watch my videos on those. It's really easy. Then we'll go into the peak up here and do shell on shell again. And on the end stitches, it's kind of hard to do the front post business, so just go ahead and do your regular double crochet. So chain 3, when you turn it over, we do shell on shell, so go into the peak, that middle stitch of the shell, and do 3 more double crochet. Only this time, where it's indented, you're going to back post. So go under the post in the back and do your double crochet there. Then do 3 more double crochet in the peak of the shell for shell on shell. And where that one's indented again too, we're going to go back and do a back post, double crochet, and then we will finish a shell on shell here, 3 double crochet in the peak, and a double crochet in the top of the chain 3. And if you want to make the V-stitch like we did in the other one, oops, chain 3 to turn, you could do the V-stitch here too. A double, chain, double, front post that one in a double crochet, go back to the peak, double, chain, double, do another front post, and then do another V-stitch, double, chain, double, then do your double crochet for the end. Then you can have either an open shell or a closed shell, but you outline them and you can see the shells this way where they're shell on shell in a row. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like us, and we'll see you next time. Thanks!